welcome back to yet another video. Today we're talking about what's in my bag. Hey, what's up? It's Pablo, helping you live a modern lifestyle through technology. And on this channel we talk tech and how tech fits into our lifestyle. We do this via tech reviews, tech tutorials, and how-to videos. If any of these topics interest you, consider subscribing. Let's get right into this video. So let's start right away with the bag. So this is the 21-liter Moment bag. I believe they call it the MTW bag. Backpack, I should say, on Moment. I think it's like $149. I did see it on sale for $119. So this is what I'm using as my everyday backpack that I take my stuff with me, whether it be a day trip, overnight trip, couple of days. So depending on what kind of trip it is, the stuff that I bring with me will be a little bit different. But I do have some stuff that's with me all the time, and I'll tell you which stuff in the bag is in there constantly and which stuff gets put in as needed. So this is the Moment 21-liter backpack. Like I said, it's in a black color. I do like it a lot. One thing about it though, it does get very linty. I guess it's just the material that it's made out of. Before this video, I actually had to get a lint roller and get all that lint off. And I store it in my closet all the time, so I don't, I just attracts it, I guess. You got two straps in the back over here, obviously, like any backpack does. And you have these little guys here to attach it. You have the, no, you don't have the waist, I'm sorry, you just have the chest strap. It does have a bypass here, so you can put your luggage through if you're traveling. So it's nice, but like, this way, and then just drop it in, put that right there. It does have a few different compartments here, three main compartments, I guess. You have the front here, the main compartment, which is here, and then the back where you have your laptop or whatever it may be. So I guess let's just start at the front. So I'm gonna put this one down. And the thing about this backpack, the front opens kind of like a sideways there, as you can see. And here, sometimes it can get a little annoying in how stuff fits. So I don't really put too much in there unless I really need that space. Currently, I have a cell phone stand. You guys have seen this on my desk before. I have a couple of these. So when I do travel, this one comes with me, so I can put my phone on here and not have to hold it if I don't want to. It might sound lazy, but it comes in handy. That's that. Let's see what else I have in here right now. It does have a little side pocket as well. Have a phone clamp, and I have a microfiber cloth just to keep everything nice and clean. So these things I just put in here. These are actually things that are in my backpack all the time. The cell phone stand is only in there when I'm going to travel. Nothing else in there. So now let's open the main compartment, and you'll see that one side unzips all the way to the bottom while the other side doesn't. So you have kind of like that. Whoops, put that over there. So that's what's going on in here. A couple of different pouches that I have in here. I have a problem. I buy all these pouches. I put all my stuff in here. I don't think I have enough pouches, but I do have a lot. So this one here, I'm going to show you what we have. This one is kind of like your tech organizer, tech pouch deal. It opens up like a clamshell, like so. Right now it's kind of a mess. Most of these things that are in here will not come with me when I travel. This is just storage right now. I have a bunch of cables. So it'd be much more organized instead of what it looks like right now. What does come with me if I'm going overnight, it's going to be a mouse for the laptop. And even if it's not overnight, if it's a day trip but I'm going to use my computer, mouse. This is the Logitech MX Anywhere, I believe it's called. Anywhere 3, so it's smaller than the Mixmaster 3. So this is the travel mouse that I take with me. I also have a hard drive that I'm going to take with me, either 1 or 2 hard drives depending on what I'm going to be doing. other than that, what's in here right now is a bunch of cables that I'm just storing in this pouch to just keep them out of the way and organized. But typically I would maybe have some chargers that I'm going to need, charging bricks as well, maybe a small little notebook, but right now I have the notebook in the bag, a pen or two, just to kind of keep everything organized. So that's one of the pouches that I have. I like it because it does have a nice little handle here as well. Let's put it to the side. Day trip, probably won't bring a book, but overnight trips, definitely bring a book with me. Currently reading Algorithms to Live By, The Computer Science of Human Decisions. So yeah, this book I've been reading for quite a long time, too long. Sometimes it's very dense. It's a lot of material in here. So I do recommend it. I do recommend it for sure. But it can be a hard read sometimes. A lot of math in here. Sometimes that just goes right over my head. I got to read it 3 times, and even then, sometimes I don't get it. But it's interesting, quite interesting book. So do recommend it. Got that on Amazon. So for here, I have another pouch. This is a smaller pouch, more of a cable pouch. And this one, again, it's another one that I'm using for storage currently, but this I will take with me when I travel, kind of more maybe lighter, or a day or two that I don't need as many things with me. This one here will house, you know, all my charging cables. Bricks kind of don't fit in here. That's why I have to like either get the pouch here, take with me, or try to just kind of put it in my bag wherever I can find space. But this is a nice little travel pouch, something smaller you can just throw in to your backpack. Over there. So here we have the Home iSteady V2. So this is the actual gimbal that I've been using pretty much as my main driver when I am using a gimbal. Nice and small. Whoops. It's nice and small. As you can see, little tripod. I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I forgot it's 200 something grams, and this thing holds it and then some, so I can actually put some lenses on my phone. So this is my mobile gimbal that I'm using. I like it. It's lightweight. Has like a lot of great features. I made a video on this, I don't know, sometime last year, I think. All right, so I also do carry with me a tripod as well, in case I don't need to use a gimbal, but I need a tripod instead. This is actually broke, a little duct tape on here, but it still works. You put the phone clamp here, and then you attach the phone. So I do like this one. Also, I got this. Most of these things I've gotten on Amazon, so I'm gonna link everything down in the description below for you. I have 2 of these. Really like these. They're very inexpensive, so if you're just starting out, it's a good little tripod. Now over here, this is the Moment pouch that I got. And in here I have all of my Moment cases, all of my Moment lenses is what I should say, ND filters. So let me show you what I have. Open that up. So right in here, I have all of my Moment accessories. This has 2 lenses in here, another little pouch. See, a bunch of pouches. The anamorphic lens. This is the filter mount, so a 62 millimeter. When I'm using a lens and you want to use an ND filter, this is what you're gonna need. This is the filter mount for the 37 millimeter. So if you're not using a lens and you just need to put it right over the camera on the actual phone, this is what you'll need to mount the ND filters, as well as the Moment cases. So right now I'm actually recording on my iPhone with the wide lens, or the wide angle lens, using a thin Moment case. No filters on this one, obviously. And all I have here are the little filters for the iPhone, starting at, I think it's 4 actually. I have ND4 all the way up to 64 for very, very bright days. And then over here, I have the lenses. These are the variable NDs. So this one goes from 4 to 32. And this one is when I'm using a lens. Put this right on there. And then this one is 64 to 512. So yeah, really nice lens, ND filters. I have used these both before, but it does add considerable weight to the iPhone. So if you are using a gimbal, you just gotta kind of pay attention to that to see if your gimbal can either support that weight, or if you just can't use a filter for that. I mean, if you're using it just for taking pictures, it's perfect because you put it on a tripod, it's stationary, you don't need to move it. So you can use something not other than a gimbal, because gimbal, the motors, if it can't handle the weight, they get all wonky, which has happened to me before with the Smooth 4, not as much with the Hohem iSteady because it does hold much more weight. But some of the lenses are actually heavier than other ones. The anamorphic lens is actually quite light. So using the anamorphic lens with any of the filters works perfectly. I think the wide angle lens is quite heavy, even though the telephoto lens is heavy as well. So these two, just kind of pay attention more to the weight or the amount of weight you put on them when you're using a gimbal, because you want to make sure you have a steady shot. But if it's too heavy, it might fall over, because it has happened to me before. It's quite annoying. But that's what I have in this case. I don't know what's in here, just I guess the pouches for the telephoto lens and the wide angle lens that I am not using because it's in the pouch over here. So this is where I house all of my small accessories for the iPhone, or the moment lenses. All right, so now in this pocket right here, let me show what I have. Typically that is where I put the moment thin case, but right now obviously I'm using it, so I don't have it in there. I have another microfiber cloth. You can never have enough of these. And right now I have a charging brick from SyncWire. So you have for 2 Type-C connection cables, so that way you can charge two things at a time, not too big. So nice. Instead of carrying 2 bricks, carry 1 of these and good to go. So that is the main compartment of what I have in my backpack here. So you can see everything's emptied out. One side opens up more than the other, as you can see. I think when they released this bag, they talked about why they did that. I prefer if it went all the way down, but it's cool. I think I had to do something with the side pocket here, which you can either put a tripod in, like so, and this is not even that big, so you have like much bigger tripods, or like that, right? So, or what I use it for is let me shut this because it's getting all floppy. Or what I use it for is water bottle. So it expands quite big. So you can see there's some like elastic right here, but I will mostly use it for my water bottle. Over there. All right, so now the back of that back section of this bag, here is where we carry, or here's where you can put your laptop. I carry, I don't know if you can see here, carry a pen. And I actually don't even put in the pen part, I put it in here. I don't know why, just what I do. So here we have the Moleskine notebook that I carry with me. Put that right in there. Here's the calendar as well. Day trip, this may not go unless I have something in there important for that day. But overnight trips, multiple day trips, this will be in there as well. And we have the 16-inch MacBook Pro. So this part here will fit a 16-inch notebook or MacBook or laptop, I should say. So that goes right in here, and it is a little tight. And I think when they designed this pocket, the MacBook wasn't as thick. The other the model before this one was a lot thinner. But then when Apple redesigned it with the MacBook M1 chip in it, became a lot thicker, as you know, a little bit more chunky. So it is a little tighter in there, but you know, you don't have to put it in there in that pocket. You can always just slide it at the bottom here, and then you have more space if you wanted to do that and not put in the back, and you can put something else in that pocket. But you know, that's up to you. It may not be as protected as if it were in the case itself or in that sleeve there, but it works either way, and I do whichever pocket fits best at that time. If I have too much stuff, I might go in the front pocket. If I don't have much stuff in there, right in the sleeve, depending on how I'm feeling that day. And I did get this little laptop, I don't know, soft case, I guess, right around Christmas, because I needed something if I just wanted to take my laptop somewhere. And at the time, there really wasn't too many cases on pretty much anywhere. So this is something I found that was compatible with the 16-inch MacBook Pro, the redesign, which I got on Amazon. You have 3 pockets, one here for, you know, I don't know, your laptop charging brick. Over here, another pocket, you can do like pens and such. I think it was like 20 bucks maybe for this little guy here. And then the front pocket, or the main pocket, is where the laptop would go. So you have nice and soft material in there, keep it protected. So this is something I got. So if I just want to carry, you know, my laptop, just put it right in there. And then I could put, you know, my notebook, this pocket, charging in here. No handle. I wish it had a handle. Maybe I'll get another one that has a handle. I've had my eye on a few different ones, but they all say pre-order or out of stock. So I've kind of stopped looking because I can put it right in my bag. It doesn't really matter. But to keep it protected, this is nice. Like I said, I wish I had a little handle maybe here, and maybe I'll look, maybe I won't. We'll see. So I believe that is everything in my bag. I like this bag. It's not too big, but you can fit a lot in it, as you saw. It has a lot of depth to it, which is actually quite nice. All right, that's all I have for you today. I think I hit everything what's in my bag. Like I said, depending on where I'm going, how long I'm going for, this will kind of change more or less. But I tried showing you everything that I would put in my bag if I was going away for a while. That way you can see how it all looks like. It all changes constantly depending on where I'm going. So thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, anything at all, put them down below. Definitely love hearing from you. Subscribe if you haven't. That really helps the channel out a lot. Like the video as well. And just like always, keep on living a modern lifestyle through technology. I might be taking a little break as well. I'm going to be moving in the next couple of weeks, so I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take for me to be able to get back. I'm making some videos, maybe I'll record some, but editing might be a little tough. I have quite a busy next month or so, moving, traveling and stuff like that. So I'll try to make some videos. If not, you know, just go back and watch all the other videos that I've made. So next time we get back, we can have something to talk about. I'm just kidding. But honestly, I am moving. That's why there's no more artwork on my walls. Or maybe I'll do a moving video. What do you think? Or move in video. You know, we do have some stuff we've got to get done at the house. Painting and all this other fun stuff. So maybe I'll make a couple of videos on that, switching it up a little bit. So let me know if you want to see that, if you don't want to see that, or what you want to see next from Crux of Tech. And yes, I'm just going on ranting, making this video longer than it has to be, so I'll stop. I'll see you on the next one.